Hello, I'm Dr. Rhonda Johnson. Today is Tuesday, May 14th, 2024. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and today I'm discussing social isolation and loneliness. This is part 2 of a 2-part message. In the first part, I defined social isolation and loneliness and what it's linked to health-wise. And on this message, I'm going to talk about what we can do to combat loneliness and social isolation. And I'm going to start off by saying the answers are different for everyone, but we can start by reaching out to family and friends, volunteering, developing new hobbies, participating in faith organizations, going to a library, taking a class. Sometimes you have to put a process in place, such as transportation, to deal with social isolation, but it's certainly worth taking the time. And as always, get professional help if needed. But what about loneliness, those feelings of distress? Well, here are some tips from the Healthline website to deal with loneliness. 1 is to reframe your feelings. The other is practice gratitude. 3 is indulge your senses. Listen to music or podcasts. And 4 is reach out to friends. Call, text, send a card. Next is choose quality over quantity. So that you have, if it's one good conversation, it's a good conversation. Other things are become a pet owner. And if you don't want to do that, consider volunteer opportunities at a local shelter. Pause your social media. Take a break from it. Do something that interests you, whatever that is. It could be going to the movies, whatever. But remember that loneliness can be temporary. It doesn't have to stay with you all the time. And if you need help, if you're on verge of self-harm, remember you can always call 988. 988 24/7, 365 days a year, and a trained crisis intervention counselor can assist you. So the key takeaway, folks, is that we have to be intentional in our efforts to combat social isolation and loneliness. We have to acknowledge it, and then we have to develop a plan to come out of it. Take care. I hope this message has been helpful, and please share with someone that you know may be suffering from social isolation and loneliness.